This video I will teach you how to give an interview. This video is for those people who want to give an interview in English. The people who are preparing for job, this video is for you. I will give you some tips and techniques that you have to follow to get hired. Let's get started. A job interview is one of the most important steps in getting hired. So, preparing well makes a huge difference. Let me give you a detailed note covering. They usually use these questions. What the job interview is, they shall ask you some common questions. I will give you some suggested answers. You have to keep in mind these important things. What is a job interview? A job interview is a formal meeting between you and an employer to see if you are the right person for a job. It tests your skills, personality, confidence, communication, and the suitability for the role. First impressions matter a lot, like appearance, attitude, body language. I'm going to give you some simple questions and interview answers. They usually ask, tell me about yourself. Don't repeat your whole CV. Give a short summary. You can tell about your education, skills, experience, and career goals. You can reply in these words. I am Ali. You can tell about your name. I recently completed my degree in. You can tell about your subject in this sentence. I have strong skills in. You can tell your relevant skills and experience with. In this sentence, you can use a specific project or a job. I am passionate about teaching. You can also use industry or field in this sentence. I am excited about the opportunity to contribute to your team. They usually ask this question, why do you want this job? You can tell the answer in these words. I want this job because it matches my skills. You can tell your specific area and if it offers opportunities to learn and grow. I admire your company's values and would love to be the part of your team. Now I am going to give you third question. What are your strengths? You can answer the question of in these words. My strengths are communication, problem solving, and teamwork. I stay calm under pressure and always focus on completing the tasks on time. I am going to give you the fourth question. You can answer in these words. Don't say I have no weaknesses. Choose a minor one and show how are you improving. I am going to give you an example. I used to be nervous about public speaking, but I have been practicing and now I feel much more confident. Now I am going to give you the fifth question. Why should we hire you? You can show your value. You can reply in these words. You should hire me because I have the right skills. I am hardworking and I am eager to learn. I can contribute positively to your team and help achieve company goals. Now I am giving you sixth question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? They usually ask this question. Employers want to see commitment. You can reply in these words. In 5 years, I see myself growing with your company. taking on more responsibility, and developing my skills to become a valuable team leader. They can also ask these questions, possible questions. What are the biggest challenges for this role? What does a typical day look like? How do you support employee growth and training? You have to keep in mind these important things in an interview. Before the interview, research the company, products, services, values. Prepare your documents, CV, certificates, references. Dress professionally, neat and simple. Practice answers to common questions. During the interview, arrive on time. Smile, give a firm handshake, make eye contact. Listen carefully before answering. Speak clearly, confidently, but respectfully. Stay positive. Never criticize old employers. After the interview, thank the interviewer. You may send a short thank you email to show professionalism. I am giving you some golden tips. Confidence is key, but avoid overconfidence. Body language matters. Sit straight. Avoid cross arms. Don't forget. Be honest. If you don't know an answer, it is better to admit positively. Show eagerness to learn. Companies love learners. In short, a job interview is not just about what you know, but also about how you present yourself. Interview for English teacher. Interviewer, can you introduce yourself? You can reply in these words. My name is, you can write your name. I completed my degree in English or education with English specialization. I am passionate about teaching English because it is not only a subject but also a tool that connects people worldwide. My goal is to help students build confidence in reading, writing, speaking English. The interviewer can ask this question. Why do you want to be an English teacher? You can reply in these words. I want to be an English teacher because I believe language is the key to knowledge and opportunities. Teaching English allows me to help students express themselves, improve your communication skills, and open doors for their future. The interviewer can ask this question. How do you make English lessons interesting? You can reply in these words. I use stories, real life examples, role plays, and games to make English fun. For example, I encourage students to practice conversations, write short stories, and use vocabulary in daily life. This makes learning practical and enjoyable. The interviewer can also ask this question. How do you handle students who find English difficult? You can reply in these words. I start with the simple words and short sentences, and I encourage practice through speaking and reading. I give them positive feedback for small achievements so they gain confidence. I also use visual ads and activities to make learning easier. You can also give this answer to the interviewer. Now I am giving you another question. You can reply in these words. How do you teach English speaking to shy students? I encourage shy students by giving them small speaking tasks like introducing themselves or reading a short line. I never pressured them in front of the whole class. Step by step, they become more confident. They can also ask this question: what is more important, grammar or communication? You can answer in these words. Both are important, but I believe communication comes first. Students must be able to express ideas even if grammar is not perfect. Once they feel confident in communication, grammar can be polished gradually. They can also ask this question: how do you improve students' vocabulary? You can uh, you can answer in these words. I use methods like word of the day, flashcards, storytelling, and asking students to use new words in sentences. I also encourage them to keep a personal vocabulary notebook. They can also ask this question: if we ask you to give a 5-minute demo lesson, how would you teach? You can plan your answer. Start with the short greeting and an icebreaker. Introduce a small topic like daily routines, greetings, short story. Teach 5 to 6 new words or a short grammar point. Practice with students, questions, role play, or quick activity. End with the positive note and relevant. They can also ask this question: why should we hire you as an English teacher? You can ask, you can reply in these words. You can tell in these words: you should hire me because I am passionate about teaching English. I have strong subject knowledge and I can make lessons engaging for students. I focus not only on grammar and writing, but also on communication and confidence building, which are very important today. Now I am going to give you some extra tips for English teacher interviews. Be ready to speak in English confidently. Prepare a short demo lesson, simple interactive, 5 minutes. Show that you can make English easy and fun for beginners. Emphasize communication plus grammar balance. Keep your answers clear, short, and confident. I have worked so hard to prepare this interview. In the next video, I will teach you some sentences of English. If you are new here, then subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you may not miss any of my video. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.